do it on, am I going to do it on this one? I didn't spray it. Ooh. So let's talk about the Diva. I cut all my mesh ahead of time. That's what's right here. So this was an oops. I used this as an example, and I took my pipe cleaners, so we're gonna get some pipe cleaners out, and I cut them in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16. I think I used 17. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You need 15 pipe cleaners, and we're gonna cut them in half. Okay, let me put the rest of these away. Now there are, like I said, there are other people who do an amazing job on this. I don't know what their pipe cleaner count is. I just went with what's working for me. So, let me get these moved to the side. I'm gonna leave her right here. I don't have another one. I'll probably have to, I think I'm just gonna use this one as an example, you guys, and I'll have to paint another one. Okay, let's start cutting these bad boys in half. Let me check some comments here. Patricia, that would be light mocha. If you wanted to go darker than the nutmeg brown, I would probably do that chocolate bar. But light mocha for the lightest Caucasian color, and then medium if you have like a more tan person, but not dark. I don't know. You just, honestly, I would just take like a scrap piece of something and a cardboard or something and just test out your colors and see what you like. That's what I did with these ones, with the nutmeg brown and the territorial beige and the light mocha. Oops, that one was not in half. Okay. Okay, so there's all that. Let me get this off of here. There's little furries everywhere. Hi, Christy. Pamela, I would spray these with Rust-Oleum 2X Clear. That's what we like to use. You can get it at Walmart or Home Depot carries them. That's the brand that we like. I do not like the other brands. So, and use the gloss. Obviously, I just painted this. It's not sprayed. So, I should have had one set up, but it's okay. So, going off what I have here, I'm just going to turn this over. Oh, it's backwards. Great. I went around the outside here and started placing the pipe cleaners. I did not use the outer rail. I used the second one in and start at the edge here. Oops, I gotta do this way. Duh, going backwards. Start at the edge and just twist it on, okay? So you're gonna take your little halfy thing here and just start putting them on. Yeah. Now you're gonna fill it in as you see fit. If you need to add more, that's what I did when I did this one. I saw a space that needed more mesh, so I just went and added another pipe cleaner. And then when I do the mesh, I do the outside first because I want it to lay down, and then you're gonna build up on it. And one thing that I did is I was cutting the mesh. I am not going to cut it this time. I didn't like the way that it came out, and I changed it as I went along. So we're just gonna use full rolls, and I'll be using 10-inch mesh, and I cut them into 10-inch strips. Now you see right here where it meets, I'm going right over that meeting part there at a diagonal. I'm just twisting it off a couple times. I will hold this up and show the back so you can see it. Now, the good thing about this is you can share it to your page, your personal page. If you have a group, share it. That way you can always have it. You can always come back to my page and find it if you search Diva. And since we're live right now, you can't really pause it and go back on. But after the live is over, you'll be able to pause it and see what the heck I'm doing, okay? Hi, Carmen. Maria, you can use ornaments. You can use whatever you want. I would say experiment and see how you like it. Okay, now here, I'm gonna get right up next to here because we don't want her, we don't want to see the rail, we just want to see her hair. Okay, so there's that. I might need another one right here because I feel like there's going to be a gap right there. So it's like the two edges and then in the middle. Now this one, I'm going to move this one over. Okay, and I am twisting it twice because I don't want it to come off. And then this one is going to be diagonal across that crossbar right there. And my shipment that I was supposed to get on Thursday, it came today. They're 2 days early, woohoo. Okay, so that's what the outer ring looks like. This is what the back looks like. Let me hold it so you guys can get a print screen or a screenshot. So cut your pipe cleaners in half and just start putting them around the edge there. You can see I did edge, middle, and then crossbar, middle, crossbar, middle, crossbar, middle, crossbar, all the way around. And then the next row, I skipped this one here. Now, depending on how full you want this, I have seen mesh all over the place. So depending on how you want your mesh to look, I loved the tight curls here, and I loved how it was all laying on top of each other. So it's kind of pushing away this way. I did try with some mesh or with some ribbon to make something here. It was not good. So I don't have any fabric to make any type of a scarf. But I love the way that this lays down that way. But you can see, I've seen people use looser curls and make it really bushy, where this is kind of flat and laying down. So I would say it's whatever you decide. So I'm going to skip this next rail here, and then I'm going to go in and just start putting them in here. So middle bar right here. Let me see, what else did I do? I know I did some of the middle triangle pieces right here. And the reason why this looks like this is because if we wanted it round, it gets kind of wonky in the middle, but we still wanted cutouts. So you can still put your mesh in there. I'm gonna do this one. I feel like that could be the next spot. Gus is over here making noises. And then I'm feeling this one right here, although this looks different because it's backwards. I'm just gonna put one there, and then I'm gonna come, let's see, where did I have here? I had one here, right by the face. And you can see right here I have two, and right here I have two. It's because I wanted to cover the hairline. So I'm just gonna put one, and then I'm gonna show you how I went back in to make that work, okay? So there's that, and then I did some, because I wanted more on her, around her face right here, one right here in the bar. If you can see me. Carmen, I did paint it. That's how we started the video. So make sure you share this so you can come back or come back to the page and catch the replay. That's how I did the beginning of the video. Okay, so there's that. I know that there's another one right here. We're just gonna place it, if I can get it in the hole. There. I was trying. Oops. There. So right now I'm just winging it, going off of what I see here, but filling in any gaps. I said I was gonna skip that line and I didn't. So let's just stop talking and go with it. Okay, what else? I feel like there needs to be one right here in the middle. And I feel like there's a gap right here, so I'm gonna put one right there, like this, maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this right now, and then we're just gonna fill it in as we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the outside. Now what I did is I cut these already. These are 10 inches. This is 10-inch mesh. And depending on how tight you want the curl, I did mine tight. And wherever the edge is, I want that to be down. So get it tight, and I am going to, when I do the pinch, oops, that came out of my hand. When I do the pinch, I'm gonna do it to where it's coming out of the, coming back out. So you're gonna wanna make sure you're pinching the mesh so it's doing what you want it to do. So put it in there. Remember, we're not making a wreath, this is a diva. We want her hair coming back out this way, okay? Like that. Now what I did there is I was cutting it and doing 2 cut pieces in there. I don't like it. So we're just gonna fill this in. Hi, Sarah. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. Thank you, Tara. I was just like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, but then I ended up doing it. So just keep making your little tight curls, and I kind of like to fold it over just to kind of get that pinch. So when I do put it in the tie here, it is coming out. And then twist it off. Now, the reason why these are so short is because we don't need big, long pipe cleaners. I am gonna leave these open until I get this around and see if I need to do anything, if I need to put more in here or not. So what you can't see is I was holding it up against my chest. Just roll your mesh tight. Now I do have to tell you, I finally figured out some bulk pricing, and that has been listed in the store. I'm still working on the Etsy part. The Etsy is a little bit more steps for me. I did not get that finished. So if you want to buy painted, unpainted, that is all in there for you. Just keep rolling. Rolling and adding it to your ties. When we get to the point where we're not going to add anything else to the ties, if I see that I don't need to add any more mesh, we're going to actually twist these off, and then I'm going to either clip them or tuck them in. I'm a cutter. Some people just like to tuck them in, but you can see how this is starting to lay. And that's why you want to start on the outside, okay? Now with the lighter skin, someone mentioned to do a redhead. That would look so cute. Or you can kind of mix your hair colors. If you have someone that has some highlights or some different color hair, you don't have to have all black. You can have black and sandy or black and white, or if you want to do something really outrageous and fabulous, do colors. There's purple, pinks, blues, I mean anything you want. And just keep Oops, that one got stuck. Keep bringing your mesh. You're kind of training your mesh to come out this way. Even though that one's crazy over there. But look at how it's looking with her hair. Brooklyn, we do. We do. This is one of the pieces that I do offer painted all the time because it is so popular. I'm just curling it off camera. Now check your emails too. If you guys entered my giveaway, I emailed the winners this morning. Oops, that one came off. There were some emails that I recognized. Hello. So make sure you're checking your email and getting that. Now the goal is that you want to lay the mesh down so it looks like hair, but you also want to make sure that you're covering the wreath rail. You do not want to see the wood part. Okay? So we're going to get through this and see if we need to add more. So far, I love the placement of the ties. I think it is working out amazing, but we'll see. We will see. Tamara, the colors are so fun. So fun. I love seeing what you create and everybody else who shares them. I'm like, wow, look at that. Even with the ornaments, oh my gosh. Okay. Now this one wants to not lay right. That's okay. I did use, for this one here, I did use a whole roll, a whole 10-yard roll of black mesh. So one roll of mesh. So if you're trying to plan what you need, it's one roll of mesh. So this mesh actually came from Hobby Lobby. I don't even know if they still have it. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in like forever. So I don't know what they have, but I know you can order some online. I don't know who has black though, you guys. I will try to get black in. I will try to get black in. We did the shipment I was talking about was we ordered some mesh and some ribbon to do kits and sell supplies. So that came in. Nancy is homesick today. Poor thing, I hope she feels better. She wants to help get that organized, so we're leaving it for her. Surprise, Nancy! Okay, now that we're at the hairline here, look at how nice that covers. You won't see the rail, you'll just see the skin part. And that is why I don't paint the whole thing, because you're not going to see it. See that? You're not going to see it, okay? And that looks nice. Even on this side, you're not going to see it with that piece right there. Now this is really, you can tell that it's different than that one because that other one, I cut the pieces. This one I didn't. And now this is where we can see, hey, these ones might have to lay on top of each other and not be flat. So we might be able to do that where the hair does have more depth and bring some of these pieces up instead of laying everybody flat, because it's still going to cover that. And this is what it looks like from the side. Okay, just going to keep going. Black is just coming back in stock. And now I'm just going to keep going for the other ties here, but I need to get these other ones out of my way. So I'm going to move them this way until I feel like we don't need them anymore. Let me get those out of the way. So here, oops. Now see, there's gonna be a gap right there. Let's see. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep going. Do this one. I know some people use zip ties for their creation. I am not a zip tie person. I am using pipe cleaners that I cut in half. Okay. Thank you, Tamara. And then up here, now I know I had a piece right here, but I'm gonna put this in. I don't know why this keeps moving, turning out of my hand here. Let me fix this. I'm gonna put this piece right here, but I know I'm gonna have to add more because I wanna cover the hairline, and I don't have anything else that I'm gonna add to it. So in case you don't have any fabric or scarves, we're just gonna cover, like I did this other one, we're gonna cover the neck, the hairline, so you can't see it. So I just added another one right here. Woo, I hope I have enough mesh. I might have to cut some up, you guys. So, I don't know why. I'm up here on this one. Fix that roll. Look at how cute she's coming. And this one right here, we don't want it covering her face a little bit, so we're gonna move it out of the way. Okay. She is looking fabulous. Have fun. I love that you can do whatever you want with her lips. If this one, I've seen people put eyeshadow right above her her eye, her closed eye there. The same thing with the other one with the earrings. You can customize the earrings. I just picked green as the favorite color, the default color. You can get other colors on that. What else? I've seen people use flowers, the ornaments, mesh and ornaments, mesh and flowers. I think there's just whatever you want to do, just do it. Okay, those are all done. So this, oops, that one came apart, so I'm gonna have to put this one there. I feel like there's gonna be a gap. I might have to put another pipe cleaner in here. This one came undone. How did that happen? Hello. And now it's getting kind of tight in there, you guys. You're just gonna have to, you know, when you get in there, just do your best for your placement and the mesh here. Now I do see that there's a gap. I'm gonna add another one, right? Like there's a gap right here. There needs to be more mesh. So I'm just gonna add something right there. And that's what I was talking about. When you get started, you're gonna see where the gaps are and where you're gonna want to add more. So I'm just gonna come in here and add another piece right here on this diagonal bar, just to make it full so you don't see the rail part. Off camera, I'm just rolling up the mesh, and I'm gonna, this one got kind of wonky. Just going to pinch it so it comes back together and add this one in there. And this is where you get to play with it. And now look, I didn't cut any of the pipe cleaners. I know that. I know this. I did that when I went along here, but I wanted to show you that we might have to add more, and you can use the same pipe cleaner if you want it like right on top. And I might have to do that right there because I feel like it's not thick enough right there. So I'm just gonna leave the pipe cleaners for now. But you see how they blend in? And I might need one right there. Let me see. Let me move this one over. Ouch. Okay, we just got a couple more. But I think I want another one there, but I only have a few more pieces. Maria, I haven't added anything on YouTube for this yet. That's why I'm recording it now. This is actually my first tutorial doing it with the mesh. So, let me finish it. Let me see if we actually need something right there. And then I looked on I've been painting the Divas for like ever. I didn't have a video. The only video I had was like super far away, so I want to make sure I recorded that over top. Now look, I just added that one. I felt like there was a gap there, but there isn't when I laid that down. So I'm just gonna finish this. Oh, thank you, Richard. Richard's my husband. I do have other videos on YouTube. I actually started posting more this last weekend, you guys. Getting stuff on YouTube, but everything that we've ever done on Facebook is still on my Facebook. If you use the search feature, you can find it there. We do have some videos on our blog too, if you want to try that. Okay. Now there's a lot of fraying. Once we're done touching all of it, I'll just go back and kind of clip things up. Or you can leave it. It's kind of like baby hairs. You know how you have baby hairs around your hairline? I feel that like there's a gap right there. So let me put this one in and then see if we need to add another one. Yep, I don't like it. So I'm gonna come back and add another one right here. I'm gonna go in that centerpiece and this piece right here. Oops, it's getting all tangled on the mesh. Hello. Put those in. So I have one right here by the hairline. So I'm kind of waiting for that one. And then I have one piece that I just added. So what I'm doing off camera is I'm just rolling this a tight roll. I usually roll it right on my shirt, on my chest. That's why you can't see me. So what I'm doing is take the roll, I am pinching it between my fingers like this, and right here I'm going right over the pipe cleaner, getting it in there and twisting it off. Now, I would, if I were to do this again, I would clip the pipe cleaners as I worked. That's what I would do. And then you're gonna wanna position these so it fills in any gaps here. You don't wanna see the rail, so that's why I kind of like push it back that way. Look at how beautiful that is. And then I just have one piece here. Now I might have to add another piece just to fill in that hairline because I don't have anything else to add to her. Now this could be also if you have some earrings you want to add, you can put an earring dangling down. I would just attach it probably with some glue or another pipe cleaner. Let's get this back. So this is what I'm talking about the hairline. So you can still see this right here. This is where, that's why on that one I had two of them there, because I wanted to fill that in to where you couldn't see her hairline. So let's do that. I'm gonna have to cut some mesh because that was my last roll. So I am gonna come through here and add another one. There. Is that where I want it? I don't think so. I'm gonna add it right here. So I'm gonna put two of them right here at this hairline one, right in the center. So I'm gonna have one going one way and one going the other way. Now, if you had fabric and you were covering it, this wouldn't be a problem. So I'm gonna do it going that way, maybe, or we'll just spread them and do it that way. Let me cut this piece of, look, this is all I had. I thought I would have enough, but, and now I'm gonna have to fake it because I don't have my mat down. So I'm using my tailboard as a guide. How wonky is that? Okay, take that other one. I'm gonna put it right back in here. Or if you had a flower, you could put a flower right here. I don't have anything like that. I have a pine cone. But you can clip these off, and you can now see how I covered that, I covered her hairline, and you're not gonna see it. Now I do see some of the pipe cleaners, so we're just gonna have to go through and fix that. And you're just gonna cover up her there. Now let's pretend this is, oh, it's not even on, it's on something. Let's do this one. Let me clip this off. Let's pretend that's a flower. Now you can do something like that and add that in. Actually, let's do a little baby bow. How's that? Let me grab a piece of ribbon. What do we want? Ooh, we're just gonna grab some of this, okay? Let's just cut this. We're just gonna make a little bow. Littler than that. Now, if you have a flower, you can add a flower. I gotta turn this around. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. There we go. Oops, it was the right way. Bummer. Adding a little bow right here for her hair. Or if you have an actual real hair bow, you could do that too. Okay, add something in her hair like that, a little piece. Let me get one of these pipe cleaners, and we're just gonna add something and pretend it's something that looks amazing, because this does not. Let me fix this. It's a little tiny baby hand bow. The cheetah print, because you know, that says Diva all over it, right? I'm gonna make little, nope, I even forgot how to do it. Okay. See, kind of like that. Now I'm gonna fit this in there. I'm gonna pinch that in there. So add a bow, add an ornament, add something just to make her look cute right there on that hairline if you want. This is not my ideal choice, but I'm just showing you a way that you could add something if you don't like the hairline. But look at how cute that is. Really fast, just to add a little something to her right there. And there is our Diva. Let me get this off of here. How cute is she?